The Reference tab within Microsoft Excel is full of all sorts of goodies. We just took a look at building a dynamic table of contents. Using styles, Microsoft Word was able to do a majority of the work for us. Let's spend a little bit more time on the Reference tab within Microsoft Word. I want to introduce you to working with footnotes and endnotes. You've probably seen them. You've probably dealt with them. First, let's take a look at footnotes. The idea of a footnote is to be able to put some additional information about a topic found on a page at the bottom of the page. So for example, open in front of you, I've got the example file that comes with this lecture. Make sure you download it. You're going to use it here and you're going to use it in the next video for EndNotes. It's called 25 Footnotes EndNotes -01. So inside this document, let's say I'm going to pick out a keyword here. Let's say footer. Okay? I've got a keyword footer here. Now I want to give a little bit more information about this keyword, perhaps defining what footer means, giving some further explanation about where you find the footer feature inside of Word, or whatever it may be. But I'm not going to put it up inside the body text within the document. I want to put it down as a little caption at the bottom of the page. This is called a footnote. So what I'm going to do is place my cursor right next door to that keyword. Okay? That keyword that I now want to define and explain some more inside of the footnote. So with my cursor there, I'm going to go up to my References tab, top of my screen, References. And on there, I've got a section called Footnotes. I've got Insert Footnote, Insert Endnote, Next Footnote, and so on. So I want to insert one. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Insert Footnote. I'll give that a click. So right away, again, footnotes show up at the bottom of the page. It's taking me to the bottom of that page where that text was at. If I scroll back up, you're going to see something that kind of connects the two. You can see I got footer there, but now it's got a little 1 next to it. And if I scroll to the bottom of the page, that page, I've got a little 1 there as well. So now I'm going to type in footers are a good place to insert additional document information, yada, 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 yada. All right, now I've got a footnote in there. If I scroll back up, you can see I've got the little number 1 next to it. And if I hover over that, it now gives me the footnote. Footers are a good place to insert additional document information, yada, 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 yada. That's it. You pick your keyword, something that you want to further define or further cite some information that you're not going to necessarily put up inside of the document's body text, but you'll put it at the bottom of the page. Perhaps these are additional references. Let's say galleries. I'm going to try it one more time here. I'll place my cursor right next to that keyword, in this case galleries. I'm going to go back to References, Insert Footnote. Again, drops me to the bottom of the page where I've now got a number 2. Got 2 footnotes on this page. And I can see the number 2 shows up next to galleries as well. So I'll drop down below. Microsoft Word is full of all sorts of template galleries. Let's make sure I spell that right. All right, and there we have it. So I scroll back up. Where's my galleries there? There's galleries. There's the number 2. And if I hover over it, this is nice for as you're working with the document inside of Word, you hover over it, you get the footnote. Otherwise, once you've printed it out, people will see the numbers and they can reference the footnote at the bottom of the page. So really simple to work with, but very powerful. Additional information, again, that you're not necessarily going to include inside the document itself, the text itself, but you'll include it at the bottom of the page. You're citing additional information, you're defining that keyword, whatever it might be. Introducing you to some footnotes here. Try them out, open up the document, or even create your own document and slap a few footnotes inside there.